Hello, this is your reference guide on how to manage the new events tool, event calendar that you've got on the website. This is the back end of the website. If I need to make a login for somebody else that's going to be managing this, let me know and I will get them a user account that's separate. This is the page where the calendar is at the moment. It's on the live site, but there's not a link to it in the navigation at the moment. So I will provide you this link in the email I'm going to send, but this is where you'll want to have another tab open so that you can see your events as you add them. So we're going to go ahead and add another fake event to the calendar so that you can see how it works. Come right down here to this Events tab on the left-hand side and go ahead and click that. You can see the existing events that are already on the website. If once you've got some stuff in here and you realize there's a mistake in something or something needs to be adjusted, you can just click on the name of one of these to edit them, and you can change any of the items. So if the time changes, the date changes, it just gets removed completely and you need to delete it, you can do that. But what we're going to start with right now is just adding a new event. So we come right up here next to the title that says Events, and we click Add Event. We're presented with a form, basically, for accomplishing this. So we enter the name of the event. Here's where the description of it would go. I'm just going to put in some Latin placeholder text. You see that you've got some formatting options here for it. So, if you wanted to make one of these a subhead or something, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to make something bold or, put in a bulleted list, you can do that. Whatever it is that you need. You can format these items. It's just like formatting a Word document. If you want to do italics or bold or even change the text color, all of that is available to you. You can even put in pictures if you want, just like you can with the rest of the site. Put your cursor in here, say Add Media. Maybe a new staff member is joining the team or something. We can put that in there. Resize it as needed. Here's where we get our flow options, so we could flow the text around this, make it smaller still. Whatever it is that needs to be done with it. So we've got the start of our event right there. We can enter and then if it's an all-day event, the default is no here. So if it doesn't have hours associated with it and it's all day, which it might be the case this time, since it's an open house, we're going to go ahead and all day, or we can turn that off and we can say it starts at 12 noon and runs until 3 p.m. We'll say that it starts September 18th. Oops. There's a bunch of options here. You don't need to dizzy yourself or make sure that you're entering every single last option that's available. If you've got a location, once you've entered a few, you can select from a list. Right, this one's going to be at Pacific Crest School. We've already got one in, but if it were going to be somewhere else, you could say create a new location. You can put in all the options here for where it's located. Let's go ahead and select from the list. That makes it easier for us. Save changes. We can tell it to go ahead and create a Google map from the address. So if we turn that to yes, it's going to go ahead and embed a map in the event. This probably isn't too important for most of your stuff, but you can put who the organizer is so that if somebody needs to reach out, say it's Sue or say it's Richard or whoever, so that they know who to contact if they have questions about it. So you can add an organizer to it. You can add a link, all kinds of stuff. But basically, that's really all you need to do to get an event done. So we're going to go ahead and hit publish there. Once that's done updating, we can come over here to events. We can refresh this page. And here's our September event. Now, right now, this is set up to only show the events in that month. I don't know how many you guys are planning on having. We can also just make this so that it is a list of the next 10 items. I don't know. School. I'm guessing you guys are going to have a lot of stuff. So we might want to keep this month view. You tell me how you want it to show. We can adjust that. But right now, here's the new event that we added for September 18th. If we click this, it opens, and here's all the stuff that we put in. Yeah, so you can see the location, the time, all of the details, whatever it is that you need right here. Okay, so you may have noticed that the map didn't show up here. That does require another little piece here. You have to get a Google Maps API key. So if that is important, you can just click. I can tell you. I can send you this link on how to get that. But yeah, so that doesn't work unless you're going to get the key from Google. It should be free. It's like it takes over 15,000 views in a 25,000 views in a month before they start charging you for it. So I'm sure Pacific Crest School would be fine with it. But in any case, that is the basics of how you add an event. And then once you have it in, any of them can be updated or edited. So you just come right here to the Events tab. There they are if you want to edit one of them. This summer event, for instance, if we went back to August, here's the details. We can just come right here, click on the name of it. Here's that event. We could highlight something that needed to be added to it. Refresh the page here. And now we can see that the new detail has been added. So really, that is the basics of getting this calendar to work well for you guys. If you've got any questions, let me know. I can make you another video, but that should do it. Thanks.